Hi everyone, my name's Kelsey and I'm your CEA mobile journalist here in Galway, Ireland. And today I'm going to give you a little walking tour, even in the wind and rain, of Galway itself, show you some of my favorite places where you may like to check out if you decide to study here yourself. And yeah, I hope that you see the same beauty that I see in Ireland. For instance, right now we're on the Riverside route, which is right on NUI Galway's campus. It's a beautiful place if you just want to come and clear your head, maybe go for a run, which I admittedly should probably do more since I'm a runner. And yeah, I really hope that you see the same beauty that I see here in Ireland and that you may even decide to study here yourself. So I'll show you a little bit more of this and I hope you enjoy the video. Like I said, this is the Riverside route that's located right on campus, and I just recently found out about this location actually when I was desperately seeking a running trail, and it really does put me in a good mood to exercise here. I often find that I'm just so captivated by this beauty that I can't believe that I'm really here, and that it just seems so ethereal and just beautiful and moving to just be able to walk by this as I'm exercising, and I'm really going to miss this when I move back home. Places like these are really the ones that I'll remember when I reflect on my time here, and I just try to capture each moment that I can. And I really do also enjoy that people usually walk their dogs here as well, as you can see, which is just a really great touch to this already beautiful and scenic location. Now just past this path, we make our way onto NUI Galway's campus, which is decently spaced out but also easily walkable and scenic. You'll actually find it that a lot of the students bike here, and even some of my friends who are studying abroad with me have purchased bikes to conserve their time and energy. Also, for exercise purposes, there's also a gym on campus called the King's Fisher, and while membership is pricey, in my honest opinion, you can access it at certain times of the day for just €5, which I find very reasonable and handy. And I haven't been to this facility yet myself, but I definitely plan on visiting it before I leave for the semester. Now just to the left here is a popular cafe on campus called Smokies, which as a coffee connoisseur I highly recommend. It's perfect if you just want to relax or study. However, it does get pretty jam-packed and noisy around noon, and it remains like that all day. And just as a pro tip for you, I would try a mocha from here. They really are to die for. We're now entering yet another beautiful area on campus, which I especially like because of the trees and tiny waterways. To the right, you will soon see Solt, the college bar. It was definitely interesting when I first toured campus and saw this, since this is not typical for American campuses. I really do like their toasted chicken wraps and chips though. And then connected to Solt is the Aras na Maclean building, which is where orientation is held. It's also home to the campus radio station, Flirt FM, which I was lucky enough to be on this semester. Really though, how cool is it to be able to say that I once co-hosted an Irish radio show? I just feel so lucky to be here and for all the opportunities that I've had both through CEA and through NUI Galway itself. We did just cross over is the O'Shaughnessy Bridge, which students often take from NUI Galway's campus to get into Eyre Square, and I would say based on where we are right now it should take roughly 20 to 25 minutes to get there. It really depends on how tall you are and how fast you walk and how motivated and determined you are to get into town for the day. I would say for me, since I'm 5'1", it does probably take a little longer and my legs are pretty short, but that's okay, it doesn't matter to you guys. It'll seem like just a few seconds probably for you. Anyway, right behind us we have the Galway Cathedral, which is a well-known landmark here, and I would definitely recommend visiting it. We will be walking past it on our way there. We will also be walking over the River Corrib, and the weather did get a little windy again, but it's okay. We're gonna keep going with the flow, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. To reiterate, this is the Galway Cathedral, which opened in 1965. I honestly actually haven't been inside it yet myself. I know. But I have heard from a trustworthy source, otherwise known as my roommate and the internet, that it's really beautiful on the inside as well. Hopefully I'll be able to actually confirm this for you soon. Speaking of beauty, the River Corrib is a sight that I have yet to grow tired of. It definitely pays tribute to the vibrancy of Galway with its gushes of roaring water. As someone who loves the tranquility of living near water, but also likes the fast-paced motion of cities, I really couldn't have selected a better place for my experience abroad. Ah, it appears that we have now entered Eyre Square. Hooray! You're in luck if you are looking for anything that constitutes living by walking down this street, which is called Shop Street since it is packed with a bunch of tempting items. Oh yeah, I'm talking about cozy cafes like my favorite one, Pascal Coffee House, big and colorful bookstores like the famous Charlie Burns, and souvenir shops lined with the chic decor and postcards. It's really difficult to get bored here since you're apt to see both the new and familiar every day, and there's always at least one busker who is playing lovely live music. It really is grand. Also, on the weekend there is a local farmers market that comes, and you just have to try the crepes and donuts there. You really just have to. I also recently had a canvas on slate made by a nice vendor there from my trip to Connemara. I really just love it here, and I bet you will too. We are now actually just walking past Claddagh Jewelers, where I recently purchased a Claddagh ring of my own. This is a symbol that originated in a fishing village right outside the walls of Galway. The hand stand for friendship, the heart for love, and the crown for loyalty. Perfectly enough, I couldn't think of more fitting words to describe the environment of Galway. Mostly everyone who I have come across has been so warm-natured despite the cool and rainy weather, and I really have made some of my best friends here. We have now stumbled onto Quay Street, which is a short stretch that leads right to Galway Bay, otherwise known as the Claddagh, then out towards Salt Hill. While it is not nearly as long as Shop Street, its usual liveliness with buskers as well makes up for it. Right at the intersection of Shop Street and Quay Street, you will also find the Pie Maker, which is a restaurant that serves delicious savory and sweet pies. I highly recommend their chicken and mushroom one, it's delicious. There is also Riordan's right on Quay Street if you are looking for some traditional Irish food. I got their chicken goujons, which are known as chicken tenders in the States, and they're really great as well. Wanted to end the video here because I just love the bay. I really like coming here. It's really peaceful. I really do kind of wish that I lived closer to it. Right now it's windy, so it's not as pleasant, but on a really nice day you'll often see people just sitting out here. And I also just want to point out that we can actually see the cathedral from where we are now. So there we go. So it's a little reminder of where you are, and it's really nice. And I really just like being out here. We have some birds right over here, so that's really cool. And yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions for me at all, you can contact me on Instagram or Twitter. My handle is at keepit and then curious with a K, so it's Kurious. Yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed this and that you decide to come to Ireland yourself, whether it's studying abroad through CEA or just come here to visit. It's really a beautiful place, and I hope that you got to see this in that video. If you want any more videos from me, or if you have any suggestions, just leave a comment down below and tell me how you feel. And yeah, I would love to do that for you. So have a wonderful day. It is starting to rain a little bit more now. It was just sunny as I started this outro, but now it's raining again, and it's windy again, and it's cold, but that's okay. So I'll see you guys later. Have an amazing day.